It's Lennon of LK Fit, and today I thought it'd be great to talk about a topic that I think a lot of people are kind of experiencing right now, especially with everything that's going on in the world. A lot of people are trying to jump out there and do their own businesses or ventures or side gigs. Some people have lost their jobs and decided, you know what, this is the best time to go into doing things a little bit my way. But sometimes the fear of what society thinks or what your peers think about you can stop you from pursuing being the best version of you, or something that will make you happy and make you prosperous in life. And the thing is, you can't live your life based off of what other people think of you. You can't even live your life based off of what other people have told you about you, because sometimes you never know what's the meaning or what they're basing their opinion of you off of. It could be based off what they assume. It could be based off jealousy. It could be based off lies that they've told or been told about you. It can be based off the way they've seen you in a light that even wasn't true, and because they've had some type of negative background in a situation similar, they basically feel like they know what you're going through. It's so many different reasons people can give you their opinion of who they feel like you are. And my thing is, what you have to realize, you can take them or you can leave them. You have to understand the difference from when someone's giving you constructive criticism and when someone's just being a god doggone hater. And see, that's where we want to start. I mean, because knowing the difference from a hater and someone who has a constructive criticism is very important, because someone giving you constructive criticism is someone who is suggesting a reasonable action that might help you through a situation. And the thing is, it might just be of a subject that you don't feel comfortable talking about, and it gives you a negative reaction because of what you're used to in the past, or you not understanding what really is usually the reason why someone comes and tell you something that just might not make you feel good, or the idea that you might feel like you're doing something wrong. But a lot of times it's not the purpose. It's not even about who's right or wrong. It's about trying to help you understand, you know, that there's different ways that you can deal with situations that might not give you or your surroundings a negative reaction to things, you know. But then there's haters. Haters are people who usually just dislike you, and they come and tell you things that aren't usually true about you, or you know, someone will say highly fabricated, because they don't like you for various reasons. Say you rub them the wrong way, you might remind them of someone that they don't like, or they might not like you because they feel like you are entitled or you don't deserve the position that you're in, and they deserve to be in that position. So many different reasons that people can hate you. They might not even know you and just don't like how you portrayed yourself in a situation that they saw, and they just automatically feel like they don't like you for life. So the thing is, knowing the difference from those two things will make life even easier, because when people say things, you knowing the difference from someone saying some stuff just because they don't like you, or someone saying something because they're generally trying to help you. Because listen, honestly, knowledge is power. So truthfully, both people are giving you knowledge. The person who's giving you the constructive criticism is trying to give you the knowledge of an option, of a different way to deal with situations other than way you are dealing with it. Especially if you seem unhappy with it, especially doesn't seem to make you prosperous, or it seems to hurt other people, it might be good to try their suggested method. And haters help you also by letting you know what they think of you or what type of person they are. So then you can decide to avoid them, or decide to long handle spoon them, or you know, block them, or how to even deal with them when they're around. If there's someone that you have to be around, you basically know not to give them all your information. And when they're asking questions, kind of be general with your answers. Either way, both scenarios are giving you knowledge of how to deal with that person and how to deal with different situations. If you deal with the hater correctly, now you know how to deal with a hater. If someone's giving you constructive criticism, now you know how to knowledge constructive criticism, and hopefully know if the option is a good option and maybe how you can change it. I mean, both of them are powerful and sensitive, and it's how you deal with it and how you want to perceive things is how life will take you. Instead of seeing it as something super duper negative, see it as something cool. Listen, haters don't come out the woodwork for no reason. Okay, a lot of time haters come out, people who you don't even know will come and look you up and look your name up and try to find something wrong about you on your picture or your post, or you didn't spell this right, or your hair wasn't done, or you look this type of way. My thing is, for me, that's like secret love. My thing, I'm not gonna go out the way to go find someone that I really don't care about and comment anything about them, hoping that they will see it or not. Like, my thing is, you have to be pressed for that type of love. So for me, having a hater is like, okay, I must be doing something right, because obviously they feel intimidated for some type of reason. And then the constructive criticism, listen, much love, because I want to be the best version of me. And to be able to be the best version of me is, I have to be able to see the goods and the bad with me. No one's perfect, and if I'm not perfect, I want to be the best version, so I have to work on the things that I'm not that good at. And if you see some type of option that I haven't thought of or seen that might help me get over this hump and be a better person in this area that I feel like I'm lacking, come on with the knowledge, okay? Come on with the advice, bring it all day. Like, yes, come on. Like, even if I don't even take it that great, it might hurt right now, but like, woo, am I like that? Ooh, that hurt, but thank you for telling me, because now you give me the opportunity to not be that way. Instead of not telling me, then I might not know, and I might continue to be that way. Please bless me with knowledge, either way. Because at the same time, strangers don't know you. So my thing is, why even get upset about what they have to say about you? A lot of times they just look fishing for attention, and they just feel like it's easy to take their aggressions out on someone they don't know than to actually deal with whatever is bothering them in their life. You know, I'm a prime example. Someone has a different opinion than I do online, and which I can respect. No need to get disrespectful. You know, I don't mind having an opinion or an argument with people with different opinions, because it allows me to see a different point of view of the situation. But sometimes they like to get nasty and want to talk shit online and things of that nature. And you know what I do? I feel like, okay, cool. You know, show your ignorance, show how crazy you are, or whatever. And they might keep going in and, you know, want to have a couple more words and a couple pictures of this and that. My thing is, I hit them with the like face and be like, keep it going. And they be like, your mother. And I be like, yep, her. And they be like, you look like this. And I be like, yep, all day. And they like, what? And I'm like, what? You know, you came for me. Hey, listen, I agree with whatever you say. Whatever you say make you feel good to pass the time, cool. Or you can totally ignore it. My thing is, sometimes it's not exactly easy to totally ignore it, but at the same time, no need to get stupid with them. Make it a game also. Like, fool, you got all day to try to play with me. You go to other posts on my pages. Like, really, what are you that mad about? Like, it's not that important, but obviously for you it is. So please take your time, and when you get done, have a great day. But I understand sometimes when it comes down to personal, when people are haters and then they start lying on you, stuff like that, it's not so easy to take, because sometimes it can influence other people within your circle, as in your friends and your family, to see you in a different type of view more of what they feel about you than what you would prefer to be seen, or even what you've shown. And sometimes it can be frustrating, because then you have family members come and ask you silly questions, or want to take their side and assume that whatever they said about you was correct. And it is frustrating and it hurts. But let me tell you something. If you've been around people who have known you all your life, and they take the word of someone else over whatever you have to say, or been showing that your personal life is like, and they decide to be persuaded by whatever someone else has to say about you, my thing is, be okay with that, because people gonna show you who they are, and you cannot change if someone is easily persuaded, especially if you already know they know you. Come on now, you've been around me all my life, and you allow whatever this person said about me to taint what you already knew about me just because they said it. My thing is, they just showed you that whatever they said is a person who's much more trustworthy than you are in their words than what you have showed them in your actions. So allow that to be. My thing is, stop allowing them to come around you so much. Stop allowing them to be in your inner circle, because they showed you what time it is, and now it's up to you to deal with it. And I also feel like no need to get riled up about what a hater says. A hater that doesn't know you at all, who's a stranger, or even the people who also know you. Because my thing is, people hate just the same. And see, let's be honest, a lot of people just do not want to deal with it. Oh my gosh, but listen, that's like my mother. Like, my sister told her this stuff, and she believes my sister, and oh my gosh, I don't want to have a bad relationship with my mother. But my thing is, if she believes your sister over you, you already have a bad relationship with your mother. The only person who's going to continue to be hurt is you, because obviously you're not being seen for who you are, and whatever someone else says is more, has more, way more weight than your actions. So it's already a bad relationship. So what you need to do is move forward. I'm not saying you can never speak to her. I'm not saying that you can't have a relationship at all. But if certain things are being shown, take them for what they are. Like, don't put them all in your personal business. Or at the same time, when you come visit her with the grandkids or whatever, as you start asking you these off the wall questions, don't get upset. You already knew what was gonna happen. You already knew your sister been running her mouth. Oh, okay, she said I do what? Okay, cool. Well, is that true? I mean, I don't know, Mama. What do you think, girl? Well, I think you need to stop doing it and get Jesus. And be like, okay, Mama, I love Jesus too. All right. Okay, kids, y'all done playing with Mama? Okay, Mama, next time. Okay, you know, sometimes just stop fighting a battle that's not even worth it. My thing is, if you know that you have to deal with her that way just so she can be able to see her grandkids, or so you can even be able to come by and have a cordial visit, then be able to do that. My thing is, sometimes you have to do things that you might not like, but at the same time, you might want to keep a relationship with her, you know, for the grandchildren's sake. Or, you know, my thing is, people are like that, and she might do that to other people too, and she's just easily gullible in so many different ways, and it really has nothing to do with you, so you have to respect that. And if it does, my thing is, you have to decide, oh, I don't want to have nothing to do with her, it makes me feel uncomfortable, and I really don't want to have to change myself and be like that just to be around her. We're going to argue all the time. You just don't come around. Don't need to do that. Don't come up in that woman's house and want to argue with her every time when you know that's what she's going to come to you with, when you know it. Or you can be like, okay, I know that's how she is. I'm ready. Who's side? I already know she's gonna be with the shit. So I'm coming here and I'm gonna be on my best behavior. Let them babies play with mama. We're gonna turn the TV up or something. I'm gonna keep changing the subject on her ass. Look, whatever needs to be. What, mom? Okay. How was Jeopardy last night? Or be like, did you win some money at the casino last night, ma? Or how was church? But stay out of my business, cause you feel like you already know. So why are you asking me? You just want me to confirm the story that old girl done told you. Like, stop it. But at the same time, the constructive criticism, you know, sometimes it's not easy to hear. But as I said, if you just view it a different type of way, if you just try to see it as positivity, as in someone trying to give you knowledge that you just didn't have at first. It's just like reading a book or reading a magazine or getting it from the internet or having an experience at a job. You know, getting advice from a fellow person is just the same. You're just gaining knowledge in different ways, and just take it as that. Like, thank you for overfilling my cup with what you're willing to give me. Because sometimes people won't tell you, and they will sit up here and let you go through life, wonder what you're doing wrong and what's going on, and the whole time they saw it in you, and instead of telling you, they were too afraid to tell you. My thing is, if I'm telling you what's going on with you, and I'm telling you a different option to help you be able to move forward through things, and you always seem like you're down and you're always asking why and how can I do this, and I don't know what's going on, so you're basically asking for this, and I give it to you, and you get mad because you don't like what I said, and you get out of pocket. And my thing is, if you don't come back and apologize about that, like, my thing is, our friendship will be over, because can't be friends with someone who's not willing to grow. And if you're constantly complaining about something and someone's giving you a different option to do things that might change your well-being, or, you know, whatever's going on with you, and you get upset and be disrespectful, and then you don't think that you was ever wrong about it, that's not the type of friend I want to be friends with. So my thing is, you can kick rocks with no socks. And that's just how I feel about it. So everybody has the right to feel what they feel. Everybody has a right to feel like they want to be respected, how they want to be respected. The only thing is, you can decide if you want to respect it or not. You can decide if you want them in your life or not, and you can decide if you want to be in their life or not. You have options, people. So remember, you are in control of your life. You are the leader at all times. And just because things may seem like they're difficult now, doesn't always mean that they're going to forever be difficult. Understand that you reap what you sow, so plant a seed so it can grow. So this is Lenny with LK Fit saying adios.